So, Ragiroth do.
Ragiroth Enterprises.
How's it going, everybody? Rich from Ragiroth Enterprises here. So, it's been about a little over a week since Geralt was announced for Soul Calibur 6, and for those that have seen my reaction video, you probably knew that I wasn't pissed or upset, but I wasn't exactly thrilled either, as there's a lot of other characters I would have liked. So as that day went on, I was kind of doing some thinking, kind of I guess absorbing the reveal. I guess sometimes when you let things sit, your opinion changes. And as the day goes on, I'm like, you know what, he's all right. He does fit in the game, and all that. So, and I was also thinking, I'm like, well, maybe this is a good time to try out The Witcher 3. The Witcher 3 is what I was mainly going for, because that's kind of, I guess, I feel like the breakout one of the three. And I think I heard you don't really have to play the first two to really understand it. So I'm like, well, I work at GameStop. I can rent out games. Why don't I rent out The Witcher 3, see how I like it, and if I like it, I'll buy it. I can't be full price now because it's been out for a while. So, I did just that. I got to play a little bit of it. I liked it. So then, I recently bought it. I got it for like $23. The new complete edition, I guess, was on sale too. So I got it for like a steal. I don't have to worry about buying any of the DLC. It's already there. It was pretty good. Pretty good. So, I've been playing the game, I guess to kind of see if my opinion would change on Geralt, and just, to play it, because, I heard it was an awesome game, try it out. And I think it's overall helped a good deal. I'm not, as you can see, this was me playing the game. I'm sorry if I suck. But I am definitely enjoying it so far. I'm usually not that big on, I guess, RPGs like this. I've played like Elder Scrolls. I like it. I don't like it as much as other people do. But it does give me definitely an Elder Scrolls vibe. I feel it's way more polished than Elder Scrolls, I'd say, though. I guess because it's only third person for the most part, and you don't really create a character. You just have a preset characters and preset dialogue, which I don't know. I think I kind of like that more in a way. I guess it also, for what it's worth, it's like if you could only make humans in Elder Scrolls, Geralt is probably not that far off from what I would wind up creating. So there's that, and I think the combat's pretty good. It's way better than Elder Scrolls. Oh my god, combat in Witcher craps on Elder Scrolls, and I know I've seen some people compare it with Final Fantasy 15, and some people said it's better than Final Fantasy 15's combat. I wouldn't go that far. I mean, there's things that are better than it. I think it is a little more, it's a little less messy, I guess, for what I'd say. I guess for what you can do in Final Fantasy 15 is, I think, in my opinion, a bit cooler than what you can do in Witcher 3. I do like that there's 2 attack buttons in Witcher 3 as opposed to just kind of mashing one button. I like that the magic is kind of just magic and not an item. That's definitely nice, in Witcher 3. So there's, definitely things I see that are better. And I think Geralt is a pretty cool character. I think, like I said, I never really disliked or hated the guy. I just think there was a lot more striking and more interesting choices. But I think actually playing his game, I think respect him a bit more. I see what he can more so bring to the table, and it really doesn't help again that the damn trailer for Soul Calibur 6 did not really show off that much of him fighting, which just didn't help. But now when I'm playing the game, I'm like, all right, maybe you could do this, you could do this, you could do this. I am a little disappointed that the signs you start off with, that's basically like the magic in the game. From what I can tell, from what I read up, there's no more you actually get. You just kind of upgrade the ones you got. I think that's a bit disappointing. It's not Geralt's fault, but I do wish there was a bit more to choose from that. I was hoping for like a lightning one or electric one. It doesn't help that I saw one character cast like an electric spell. I'm like, oh, come on. Even though I know they're not, I don't think they're really traditional spells. It kind of reminds me of funnily enough, he actually kind of reminds me of a Jedi or something, but back in, older times. And I just think it's funny because we've had Star Wars characters in Soul Calibur. I don't think I'm terribly far. I don't know if the game gets way better as it goes on. I think it is slowly picking up from where I'm at. I guess there was. I guess I wish there was a little bit more customization. Like obviously, not like not saying like I want to change his hair or anything like that. I know there's different armor and stuff you can get. A little tiny thing I would have liked is maybe if you could change the horse's color to like black or white or something. I don't know. Maybe you can later on. It doesn't seem like I'm gonna guess you probably can. I don't know. Just a little thing. I'm like, oh, that would have been kind of cool. I know. Like I think one thing that made me like the game. Fun enough, it just happened when I was recording some footage. I could do for this video. I was up against some human opponents, right? And it's the first time I fought like humans, with his actual weapons and it not being a training thing. And I've seen some, cutscenes for the game, and like, there's some people get pretty messed up in some of the cutscenes of the game, but it didn't seem like combat was that violent. Because I mostly only fought like beasts and all that. So when I was fighting, the human opponents, they were like bandits. I think they were like bandits or something. I beat one of them and he freaking like fell in half. I'm like, whoa, what the hell? And then I like fought another guy and I think I chopped his head off. And then one guy like his like arms or something came up. I'm like, holy crap! I'm like, I think that made me like. And I think that made me like the game a lot more. And I think I feel like against human opponents, it's much easier to like use the parrying and all that. But I feel like against like wolves and stuff, it's very hard to do that. So that right there, I think made me like the game a lot more. And it definitely made me see like more of a Geralt's brutal side. And I kind of hope there's more like human opponents to fight against as opposed to monsters. Not that there's anything wrong with fighting monsters. I just feel like there's a bit more, I guess, impact with fighting humans than there are like I guess four-legged beasts and all that. I was kind of maybe like there'd be like some more effects if you're fighting like two-legged monsters like the what are they called, the drowners, like the water creatures. But it didn't seem like that from what I could tell. I don't know, maybe. But yeah, the story of the game's pretty cool too. I mean, like again, I think I'd maybe get it a bit more maybe if I played the first two. But I can see what they mean that when I can see what people mean when they say you don't really have to play the first two, because some things are kind of explained, and I think there's like a glossary and all that in the game too. So, and I do because I know I just think I just got to the part where you play as Ciri for the first time. That's pretty cool, and I kind of would get to do. It would be nice. I don't know if you get to or not. It'd be cool if you get to switch between them, because I actually think Ciri is pretty cool. Like part of me, I hate to say it, wouldn't mind if she was a guest character in Soul Calibur 6 as well. I know that'd be kind of overkill. What I'd kind of like is if maybe they have an outfit you can like download or unlock for her, with like a hairstyle, like gear pieces and stuff for creative characters. So you can basically create her, and maybe if I don't know if Geralt's style will be used for creative characters, maybe there'll be another character like Cassandra. If the rumor from 5, if she was going to be in it, that she'd have like a straight sword fighting style, like kind of sort of like a Vader fought, but just a straight sword instead of a lightsaber. You just give her that style maybe, or Geralt's if if it's available. I don't know. Maybe it will be. Probably not though. I think that would be kind of a nice compromise. Give her the Cosmos treatment from Soul Calibur 3. But I mean, do I think the game is like as crazy as like a lot of critics and all that have been saying? I wouldn't go that far. I mean, it's a good game. I don't think it's like that great. Again, my opinion might change as time goes on, as I play it more. But as of now, I like it. It's a cool game. I'm definitely looking forward to play it. I look forward to playing it. I can at least see what some like about it. I am definitely liking Geralt more. Overall, it has helped me, accept him more as a guest in Soul Calibur 6 as opposed to just being like, eh. And I'm definitely enjoying I appreciate him and The Witcher a lot more. I would say I would maybe rank him. Let me put it this way: I'm definitely happier with him than I am and I was Raiden and the Turtles being in Injustice 2. I definitely like him more than Ezio in Soul Calibur 5. I would say maybe he's as cool. I can't believe I'm saying this because I'm such a huge Star Wars fan. I'm gonna say at least as a guest. I think maybe he's about as cool as Darth Vader wasn't 4. Maybe I would even say The Apprentice. He's definitely cooler and I think more interesting than The Apprentice. I just love that damn reverse grip fighting style. I definitely like it more than Yoda though. Sorry Yoda, but I think it did definitely help how I feel about him and being in the game. I am still hoping there's maybe 1 or 2 more guest characters that I like a bit more. that'll at least be DLC. But otherwise, I am much more on board with his inclusion in Soul Calibur 6. I'm much more, I can at least see what some of the buzz was, with at least Witcher 3. And yeah, I just wanted to, talk about it, since it's, a week later, and, my opinion has kind of changed a bit. I'm definitely gonna use him a bit in Soul Calibur 6. I wouldn't say like, he'll be like, my main or anything like that, especially with like Zoslamel and like growing the game. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. What do you think about The Witcher? I guess say, what do you think about Geralt in Soul Calibur 6? If you haven't seen my reaction video, like the video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it, and don't forget to check out marking art in the description below. And as I always say, another time, another place. Keep being awesome.